Hi, my name is Chasity with Century 21 Redwood, and I'm here at 12206 Glade Drive in Fredericksburg, Virginia. We had an open house today. We are concluding, but wanted to do a video to get you some information and to give you a video walkthrough to see this home if you couldn't make it out today. Today, I'm with Steve Harrison with Day One Mortgage, and we're going to ask him a couple questions about purchasing this home. We know there are a lot of buyers out there right now, and there are a lot of options, but what's special about purchasing this home? So my first question for Steve is, can you tell us a little bit, Steve, about purchasing this house? What types of loan products are available?
Well, great question. Thank you for having me today. Great news about this particular home and where it's located is it gives the ability to do conventional financing, FHA financing, as well as USDA and VA financing. USDA is important because normally, in order to do 100% financing, you have to be a veteran military service, and we certainly appreciate those that are eligible for that benefit for sure. But USDA is U.S. Department of Agriculture, and they have a loan program that enables buyers of so long as you have enough income to be able to cover the debt and payment, to be able to do a loan up to 100% of the price of the home, which is a really great opportunity. Normally you need to have at least 3 or 5% down on a conventional loan. So this is a 0% down financing for a non-VA eligible borrower.
Wow, that's a lot of great information. I know if I were buying a home, I would like to know if there was a loan product that provided an ability for me to keep a little bit of my cash in my pocket and still acquire the home. Is there anything else, Steve, you feel like is important to mention to potential buyers about maybe not just purchasing this home, but purchasing right now in general?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. I wasn't prompted for that, but I'm very glad you did ask that. Because we've obviously had a change in interest rate recently. The big spike we had early in the year has come down a bit now, and really has become more of a normalized situation. Folks had actually predicted this 2 and 3 years ago. It took a little while to actually come to be, to where rates have really somewhat normalized. Great. No question, nobody likes paying 5% or 6% as opposed to 2 or 3%.
Sure.
I think those that look at the big picture would agree that was really an unusual time frame with a lot of things going on with COVID and so forth, that the rates were kept down artificially. We're back in normal kind of a purchasing time frame. Good news is that we do have ability to do some financing where the debt ratios are a little more flexible than they used to be. It used to be that if you had a combined housing and other obligation ratio above 41%, we couldn't help you. And that's changed a bit now to where we can do a little more than that. We try to get you the most bang you can get for your buck. That's always been my goal, from both a monthly payment standpoint as well as a cost out of pocket when you're buying a home standpoint.
Sure.
That's part of why I like working for Day One, is we don't charge any lender fees of any kind at all.
Nice. No, that's great. And I found right now, one of the things I want to highlight, because everyone's like, oh, the interest rates are so high, they're so high. If you were trying to buy a house over the last couple of years, there was so much competition for buyers. Not so much, the sellers didn't have to do as much, right?
Sure.
We just sold house and that was it. But like you said, the normalizing has made things a lot easier in the market. Buyers have less competition. We're not paying $50,000 and $60,000 over asking. And also the sellers are doing their normal seller thing. So it's not like they're having to come out of pocket, but they may have to pay some subsidy, but that comes off at the end. It's not something that has to be paid up front. So the situation for the sellers, your house may sit on the market a little bit longer. And yes, you may have to pay a little bit of subsidy, but you don't have to do anything different up front.
Not really.
So to me, it seems like a really sweet spot in time to actually try to enter the real estate market as a purchaser or as a seller. And so I think if you are considering purchasing or if you are considering selling, now is still really a great time. If you'd like to reach out, you can reach Steve at Day One And you can reach me at Century 21 Redwood. My telephone number is 360-689-4893. I'd be happy to help you whether you're buying or selling. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you again in the future.